Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today I have a very special box that came in from Tactile Knife Company. Something I was expecting, I believe a return of something that I sent in for warranty. We'll see what happens, we'll see what our experience is. There might be a little bonus in there. Let's take a look. I was talking to them about checking something out and see if they'd be gracious enough to allow the channel to check it out. So let's see. All right. Well, there's the box. Let's see, what do we have in here? Oh, okay. We have the blade and we have a Chupacabra. Okay, we'll put that off to the side and take a look at that. So I sent this in because I had some issues with it. Let's see how that goes. I'm appreciative of this. They were supposed to send me a Maverick. That's the whole reason why I contacted them. I spoke to my blade show and they were going to allow me to re-review a Maverick. And they first reached back to me and asked me if I wanted a purple or red one. And I was really gracious about that. And then they asked, hey, you also want to check a Chupacabra out? And I said, sure. So here's the Chupacabra. I'm appreciative of that. I don't know if it's a loaner or what. Let's take a look at that. Let's see what this is all about. Aluminum handles. As you can tell, aluminum handles, Magnacut 6364, made 424. We'll put that off to the side. Very interesting. By the way, today I was opening up with my Tactile Knife Company, Archer. Nice little knife. I definitely have it tuned for just perfect detent. So there you go. All right, so this has the Superlock by Snex, the Snex design. There's a deep pocket carry clip. It is right-hand tip only. Rounded mostly all around. No sharp edges there. A little sharp on the tip areas there. That's interesting. Unique thumb studs. Okay, they've got those weird ones. Well, you can put an O-ring on there, so definitely can do that. It's a different type of thumb stud. Not the volcano type, so that's interesting. It is chamfered all the way around. Got a little weight to it, so let's go ahead and flick this open and see what happens. All right, beautiful satin finish. Nice flat grind. That's a nice satin finish, though. All right, so let's try this Superlock out. Okay. All right, so I can put my hand on there. Let's see. All right, I can definitely work this one much better. So let's see here. Yeah. Okay, so it is pretty nice. I do admit, I like the Superlock way, way better than the Vision FG or the Vision R. This is definitely a much better version of it. Now, definitely gonna have to do some O-rings because those are thumb studs to be desired. Do I have any here? Maybe I do. Let's see what I have. Maybe I can try these black ones. These I bought off of Amazon. They weren't the best, but we'll just see if they fit on there. They are a little stretchy, rubbery kind of ones. It's interesting. You buy the exact same ones from the same company, and you get 3 different versions that come in. One that's stretchable and one that's not. And it's always interesting how that works. All right, so let's put this on because this desperately needs one of these for sure. Very good. All right, so let's see how that works with this one on there. Oh, that's much better. Way, way, way better. Yeah, I like that immediately. All right, so it's got a full flat grind. Let's see, do we have a reverse? Yeah, we do have a reverse middle finger reverse grip. The Superlock allows me to do it left-handed as well. Let's see. Yeah. It's got a nice kind of clicked sound to it. You hear that? That's kind of cool. Breaks that. Super solid in there. Nice, thick, hardy blade for sure. Super. Now this is what I'd call a true sheep's foot. It's got a nice curve to it, but it does have a belly. Typically, I mean, okay, let me rephrase that. If you look at certain charts, they'll say sheep's foot is supposed to be straight with the curved tip, right? But then others I've seen with a belly. And it kind of makes sense to me, but you know, I don't know. It all depends on who you're talking to, right? So the action's pretty good. I wonder if this is on caged bearings. Is it caged bearings? It looks like it might be caged bearings when I look in there. Very, very cool. All right, so we got a standoff. We got the Superlock right there. It's probably a steel clip. I mean, you know, yeah, steel clip. I wonder if you can replace that with another clip. That would be cool if someone made one. My only worry about steel clips is I bend these very easily, and especially when they're thin like this. I catch them, and they're just going to be bent super quick. But very, very cool. But it's very, very cool. I will tell you that much. The The Chupacabra is definitely a pretty cool knife. So let's take a nice quick look at that. You see the nice blade there. Beautiful satin finish. I really like that satin finish. Love the stonewash here with the satin finish there. Beautiful aluminum there. There's the clip. Nice little kind of reminds me of a Kershaw clip, if you will. I don't know what they call that, like a Tonto clip or something like that. Nice, looks like T8s. T8s all around there, even T8s on those. Very cool. Steel liners with some cutout relief in the middle. It is aluminum scales on top. You got the thumb studs. Thumb studs are interesting, but you put little O-rings on there, they work out pretty nice. I do like them. You got that middle finger reverse flick. So let's listen to that Superlock as it comes down. And as it disengages, you can hear that right there. Comes off back there. So that's the Superlock right there. Let's see, how does it work back here? So it slides back here like that. Looking inside. Very cool. Yeah, neat, neat. All right. There you go. Definitely a robust blade, nice and rounded on top. Not super sharp or anything like that. Definitely a nice pokey tip there for getting into dog food, cat food, fertilizer, mulch, cat litter and stuff. I do like this right here because I can put my finger flat on there and use it. I don't have to use my fingertip and barely grab that. You can place it in there like this and work it. So the whole finger can go in there. And that to me is nice. I'm not having to pull up and stuff. So I really do like that a lot. So here I can put the full flat finger and that disengages the lock, right? So let's see here. Let's do that again. Now what is catching? So it must be, where's the lock engaging? Okay, so the lock engages right there. And then when it breaks, it locks there. All right, so it gauges right there. You see that? And then it locks in place right there. You kind of got a little double click. It almost reminds you of a Brian Nadeau, the little nub detent. I think that's kind of interesting. I like the little kind of inference to that. That's kind of cool. All right, very cool. All right, so let's do a nice close-up of this. Zoom in. There's a blade, Tactile Knife Company, made in the USA, big Warney. I'm gonna say sheep's foot kind of blade, maybe Warncliffe, I don't know. Argue one way or the other, I guess. All right, modified reverse Tonto. Well, it's not reverse Tonto. This is definitely worn sheep's. I want to say modified sheep's foot Warncliffe kind of thing. And there's that handle back there with a nice big deep pocket carry clip. You can see that. The standoffs there. And there's the back part of the blade with Magnacut. Very, very cool. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm grateful. Thank you very much to Tactile Knife Company. I do like the Archer a whole lot. But I will tell you, I definitely I've got some good, favorable experiences with the Chupacabra. Definitely enjoy that, just like I enjoy the Archer. And it does have a little bit of weight. Let's see, where's the balance? The balance is back here. It's kind of a heavy scale. I don't know if they did any weight relief on the aluminum, but it definitely has some weight. I think this is aluminum, right? It's aluminum? It's got to be aluminum. Yeah. I assume this is aluminum. Looks like anodized aluminum. Definitely pretty smooth. And of course, have no idea how long I was doing this for. So, all right. I may have cut out the little section there because I was zooming in and I was looking at the knife. I was looking at it all and kind of having a review of it. And I think pretty much you didn't see a whole lot of that, right? I was zoomed in, talking away and all sorts of things. So it's kind of a bummer when I do that. Very annoying to myself. But let's get one more look at this blade completely like that, right? Nice flat grind, beautiful satin finish on that. I do like that. As I was saying, this lock right up here, putting your finger on there, it works really well. Now it's got a little double click, kind of reminds me of you can hear that right there when it breaks that, I don't know if you call it detent or Superlock tent. I don't know what you want to call it. It is dead nut centered. Let's see here. Any blade play? No. Any pivot lash? No. And when it locks in place, it's pretty solid. It does have a little bit of the rock, but that is typical, just like an axis lock. Yeah, you can see that. As soon as I move it it's moving the Superlock. So it's moving with the Superlock. So that's just the resistance of the Superlock itself. Now, I think, yeah, sort of like a shark lock, you can do it this way as well. Now, it's pretty tight. I don't know if that's a spring or whatever. I'd have to take it apart. I am thinking of maybe taking it apart and seeing if I can put skiff washers in there, because I believe it's cage bearings in there. So I'd like to see if skiffs fit in there. That would be nice. I do like the black anodization on here. That's pretty cool. It does seem to have a nice grip, and I think I was telling you that this is I have large hands, right? So I've got a good grip here. I've got a little room here at the end. So double extra large hands with big meaty fingers, you're going to be over the edge. Double extra large and then double extra large, you'll definitely be doing a 4-finger grip like that. If you have extra large hands with normal sized fingers, you'll probably be like this. If you have extra large hands with thinner fingers, you'll be like this, right? Because I got big meaty fingers. So just keep that in mind. Definitely seems to have pretty nice grip. You can't really choke up on here, but you can do a pinch grip and kind of do that a little bit. I think that does work. It's pretty robust blade. It's pretty nice. Let's look at that edge. That edge is pretty even on that side and pretty even on that side, it seems. Yeah. It seems to have a nice little edge sharpness there. You can see the stonewash up there for sure, and then that beautiful satin kind of grind on there. That's kind of cool. It's definitely a little tougher, you know. That Superlock definitely feels a little stronger than a shark lock in a sense of resistance when you push it, pull it back. So I don't know if that's a spring or something. It can be adjusted. I don't know exactly how that works, but we'll take a look maybe when we take this apart and look at the skiffs. It is pretty comfortable, I will say. It's got some weight to it, though. It's definitely has some weight. I mean, the balance is going to be just a little further back from that spot. It's going to be right in here. So your balance is going to be right there. So if you really wanted a balance blade, this is where you'd want to be. Coming up like this is going to be a little back heavy. You can definitely feel that. So if you're cutting, you know, you can do as such. That works. Really cool little knife. Yeah, as I was saying before, I can review this. We'll do a full review and everything. I don't know if they want this back or how that's going to work, so I will just let them know. But yeah. So far, this Chupacabra is not bad. It's not bad at all. It's definitely got some weight to it. It's a little heavier. I will say a little sharp there on the edges. I wish this wasn't all black, because if it wasn't, I would soften that out. You can't really when it's black Cerakoted or whatever this is. I don't know if it's Cerakoted, painted. I know it's not a DLC, but you know, that would really stick out. So there you go. Again, I don't know if this is a loaner and I got to ship it back, or they have anything in mind that they want me to do with this. Definitely very cool. Definitely not quite as luxurious as the Archer, obviously. The Archer definitely is a little more luxurious in many ways. I will say that much. And that's for sure. But pretty cool. I will say this next Superlock design is pretty cool. It's not bad at all. The jimping here, wish it was a little more aggressive, but then again, I don't, because like the shark lock, it's very aggressive and it's very uncomfortable, right? So there is that. I do like T8s. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll be taking this apart and we'll take a look and see what skiffs can fit in there, if skiffs do fit in there. It is a pretty cool little knife. I will say that much for sure. But this is definitely a robust, meaty, kind of tough knife. It definitely has some hardiness to it, and I think that's going to be cool. So my experience with this is good. My experience with this is good, and my experience with my pen, obviously I enjoy my pen, and then I have a slip joint, a bear. Love all of those. I'm grateful for this. If they're giving it to me, if they're loaning it to me, then I'll just do my unboxing, my review. I'll be honest about it. I do like it. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, you know, I'll talk about everything, honestly, you know, some sharp edges, things like that. But I mean, this is going to be probably a very good experience on this one. At least I'll be able to recommend it, right? Definitely interesting. So we'll find out how this will be on the channel going forward. All right, well, hey, if you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or informative, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? And if you've already hit that like button, would you please consider hitting the subscribe button? Subscribing and liking the videos really helps out the channel, allows the channel grow, produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you. Thank you to all of you guys who watch the videos, who like, who subscribe. Man, I sure do appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much. If you haven't already, hit that notification button down below so you can be notified of future content. And then finally, to all my channel members, a big shout out, a big thank you, a big, huge I appreciate you guys, especially those of you who've been here since the beginning, those who joined along the way, and those who joined recently. Man, I sure appreciate you guys. In my small way to say thank you, I do a once a month members giveaway. It's exclusive. And then I also do any new members email me with your name and address, and I will mail you a sticker. It's my way to say thank you. And if you've been a member for a while and you haven't emailed me and you're a member right now, email me also. I would love to send you a sticker as well. All right, that's just my small way to say thank you. And if you are interested, maybe you're on the fence and you thought, I'd like to become a member, check out the description down below. There's a link for 3 different tiers. I would be honored if you wanted to be a member of any of them, but I'm also honored that you watch the videos, you subscribe, you enjoy the videos, you enjoy the content, you're part of the live streams. I appreciate all of that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't already, check me out over on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching today. Have a great day and a great week.